What's up, YouTube? My name is Truth, and today I'm going to be checking out the Assassin's Creed Shadows reveal trailer. Uh, I started playing Assassin's Creed all the way back at Assassin's Creed 1 on the Xbox 360, and I've been following the series all the way up until now. There have been a couple games that I did miss out on, but generally I've played most of the bigger titles. As far as the new series, I have not played Mirage yet. After finishing Valhalla, I felt like I needed a break, so I have not gone into Mirage, but I'm interested to see what they are going to do with Assassin's Creed Shadows. The biggest difference is the Assassin's Creed series is finally going to Japan, where they're going to have the big open world, and I believe some of the RPG-ish elements that we've seen in the more recent games like Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. Personally, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games just because of seeing it as a, power fantasy where you do have this big open space. The character that you play as is already very strong at the beginning of the game, and you only get way stronger throughout it. So I'm curious to see what approach they are actually going to take with Shadows. I have heard it has two characters that you can choose between, but I wonder how that is going to make the gameplay feel. If one character is going to give you the Assassin's Creed Odyssey or power fantasy, and the other character is more traditional, we'll see. But let's see what they're actually going to do with the story here. All right. I know this takes place during the Sengoku era, which it's when the different regions of Japan were fighting for unification. Also the Nobunaga era. This is
all I have ever known in my life. Our land. Our customs.
I wonder who's voicing her. She doesn't sound familiar.
Burns in the name of unification.
So she may be against Nobunaga, or at least she's against the war, at least.
A frog in a well who knows nothing of the sea. The ocean's filled with new ships, but they all come from the same river. Greed.
Okay. Here's Yasuke, one of the two protagonists. His armor looks cool.
And you? Will you continue down that river?
Okay, so he's of course on Nobunaga's side, but he may actually want
or choose another path beyond what we see.
To go against that.
We must look for it. Together.
I actually think feudal Japan will actually be a good location for like assassin type network. Pass around notes, being a ninja or spy, crowded areas. Not really feeling the music, but so far I'm interested in it. So I didn't comment earlier, but Yasuke being a 6 foot black man in Japan is going to be interesting. I wonder if they can actually make the NPCs or like the people who treat bring it through how different he is from everyone else.
We are the shadows.
That served the light.
Cool. So they didn't mention any names in the trailer, but I do see the next trailer that's queued up. Naoe and Yasuke are the characters' names. So I think they're an interesting pair. Different styles. Obviously, they're one is a Japanese woman and she's a smaller frame, whereas Yasuke is a African man and he's much taller. It showed him using the samurai sword, but also like a huge club with spikes on it. So he probably has different weapons, something that you would see in Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey. Whereas Naoe is probably more on the stealth side. She has throwing stars. She may have a bow, or she has the hidden blade, of course. And her hidden blade looked a little different than some of the. Well, the hidden blade has changed a lot over the series. The original with Altair, just coming straight up right through the ring finger area. But this is on the side, comes up and then spins out, and you can use it like a knife. I forget which game introduced that first, but it's more in line with the modern games. As far as the story, they're teaming up to fight against the hidden ones, or no, I forget. The ancient ones. I forget what they're called. In the modern games, in the modern timeline of the games, they're the Templars. But their name has changed a lot over the series. So, anyways, I was just going to call them the Templars. They're fighting against them. But I wonder who in this time period is leaning towards the Templars and who is leaning towards the Assassins and why. Obviously, the Templars value unification and having everything under the same umbrella and in order, and Assassins generally fight against that. But is that actually how the two sides are going to line up in this conflict? Because I guess this era, during the Sengoku era, there were many different prefectures and leaders who wanted to take control. So are the Templars fighting themselves? Are they just trying to stoke the fire of war in general? So, but overall, it seems like an interesting setting. Personally, I don't know if I'm ready to jump right back into the series yet. I might still need to take a break for a few games, but I do want to see more gameplay of it. They might actually convince me to pick it up. Again, my name is Truth. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe below. I do respond to your comments, and I would love to hear what other recommendations or feedback you have for me for my next video. Also, you can check out my weekly gaming podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and RSS. You can find it in the link below. It's called House of Wolves. There we're talking with a few friends of mine about video game news, popular culture, and movies. Again, thank you for your time, and peace.